Hi students, today we are going to see the part 2 of the lesson which we have started, that is reproduction in lower and higher animals. It is the standard 12th lesson and this is the second part of the lesson. Now yesterday we have studied what is reproduction, definition of reproduction, types of reproduction. Okay, और उसमें भी हम लोग ने देखा था कि there are two types of reproduction, that is asexual reproduction and the sexual reproduction. फिर sexual reproduction में we have seen two types. Okay, that is gemule formation and the budding. Okay, so today we are starting with the next part, that is sexual reproduction. So sexual reproduction in animals. Now this sexual reproduction in animals is also called as amphimixis. What it is called as amphimixis. Amphi means both. Mixis is a mixture. Okay, as we know that in sexual reproduction two parents are required, that is male parent and the female parent. So here fusion of gametes takes place. Therefore it is called as amphimixis. So here I have written that it is the process where production of offsprings done by formation and fusion of gametes. Formation of gametes, that is male gametes and the female gametes. Then the male gametes fuses with the female gamete. Okay, so fusion of gametes. So what is amphimixis? Amphimixis is the process of production of offspring by formation and fusion of gametes. Understood? Now next part which we are going to see, there are two main phases occurs in this sexual producing animals. So which are the two main phases? One is juvenile phase. Second one is a reproductive maturity phase. Again, there are two main phases of sexually reproducing animals, that is juvenile phase and reproductive maturity phase. The juvenile means the early phase, starting phase of the growth, while the reproductive maturity phase is a later part of the growth or later phase of the growth. Now here, so I have written the difference so that you can understood what is the difference between the juvenile phase and the reproductive maturity phase. Juvenile phase, it is the earlier phase of the growth. मतलब जब भी एनिमल का ग्रोथ होता है उसका स्टार्टिंग का जो फेज होता है, that phase is called juvenile phase. और एक बार वो ग्रोथ कंप्लीट हो गई, which growth? That is a physical growth. Okay, so once the physical growth is over, the next growth comes under reproductive maturity phase. So here juvenile phase is the earliest phase of the growth, while the reproductive maturity phase is a later phase of the growth. Understood? तो जैसे मैंने कहा कि अर्लियर फेज है, मतलब अर्लियर फेज में क्या होता है, फिजिकल ग्रोथ, बॉडी की ग्रोथ होती है. सो वॉट एवर बॉडी ग्रोथ इज देयर, फिजिकल ग्रोथ इज देयर, इट कम्स इन जुवेनाइल ग्रोथ. और रिप्रोडक्टिव मैच्योरिटी फेज, द वर्ड itself suggests reproductive maturity phase means here the growth of reproductive organs or the sexual activity has been done in this reproductive maturity phase. So here second difference is the juvenile phase where it is a physical growth, while the reproductive maturity phase, second difference that it involves growth and activity of the sex organs. Okay, so this is the first phase. This is the later phase of the growth. Juvenile phase, physical growth occurs. Here it involves growth and activity of the sex organs. Next form, जैसे juvenile है, starting का phase है, तो कहाँ से चालू होगा? It starts from the birth. So this phase starts from the birth, while this phase starts usually after the physical growth is almost over. Okay, तो just now I have told you that कि physical growth हो जाती है बॉडी की, उसके बाद the rest of the body का जो growth होता है, activity होता है, that comes under reproductive phase. Next, as here physical growth में, juvenile growth में, phase में body का growth चालू होता है, therefore the animals which are in the juvenile phase cannot reproduce sexually. While here the animals, here the physical growth is totally over, so that the animal can sexually reproduce in this phase. Next part is the note which I have written about this. But have you understood the difference between the juvenile phase and the reproductive maturity phase? These are the two phases of sexually reproducing animals. Now what is the note? That if you look at these two phases, now every animal or the different animals is having different lifespan. Therefore, the phases the time period of the phases is different for different animals. So I have written the note that both these phases, means periods, are of variable duration in different animals. Understood? So these are about phases. Now next part is the various events in animals after attaining sexual maturity. There are different events taking place in the body of the animals, mature animals. So which are the three phases? First is a pre-fertilization phase or the event. Second is a fertilization event. Third one is a post-fertilization event. So pre means what? Preparation. Okay. So preparation, pre-fertilization मतलब fertilize होना है. Fertilize होना ये sexual reproduction है. तो यहाँ male gamete, female gamete fertilize होगा, unite होगा, fertilize होगा. तो वो पहले unite होने के लिए there should be production of male gamete and the female gamete. Therefore, pre-fertilization contains two different events. पहला event आता है gametogenesis. Gametogenesis. Second event is gamete transfer. Okay. So which are the gametes? Male gamete, female gamete. Okay. तो pre-fertilization है. तो यहाँ genesis means formation. Okay. तो male gamete form होना, female gamete form होना. This procedure is called as gametogenesis. Okay. Once the male gamete and female gamete is produced, form हो गए. That process is called gametogenesis. Now this male gamete and the female gamete will transfer. Means they are transferred. Male gamete is transferred to female gamete. Then a zygote will form. Okay. So this comes under gamete transfer. So pre-fertilization में क्या होता है? There are two events. One is gamete formation. Gamete formation is called as gametogenesis, and second one is gamete transfer. Now the gamete is transferred. Next event occurs which is called as fertilization. So what is fertilization? It is a fusion of male and female gametes. Okay. In the fertilization there is a fusion of male and female gamete. After fertilization, next event will come which is called as post fertilization. Means after fertilization. What happens after fertilization? Now we have seen in the pre-fertilization की gametes form हो गए, gametes दोनों form हो गए, gametes transfer हो गए. फिर आ जाता है fertilization where male gamete unites with the female gamete. It comes under fertilization. अभी fertilize तो हो गया. उसके बाद क्या? उसके बाद उसका क्या होना है? उसका growth होना है. So in post fertilization, two events occur: formation of zygote and embryogenesis. तो मैंने पहले ही बताया कि male gamete unites with female gamete to form a single cell organism, जिसमें male gamete और female gamete का fusion होने के बाद जो single cell बनता है, that cell is called as zygote. Okay, अभी ये zygote हो गया. Now zygote is a single cell animal and we are multicellular organisms. तो cell divide और redivide होती है and that whenever the division takes place, it is called as embryo. Embryogenesis, genesis मैंने अभी बताया था formation, embryo बनना, embryogenesis production of the embryo or the formation of the embryo is called as embryogenesis. Understood? So this is about the events occur in a animals, matured animal. Now next part comes, that is breeding patterns. So we can see there are two different breeding patterns occurs in the animals. One is a seasonal breeders, second one is a continuous breeders. Okay, जैसे अभी suppose summer season है तो when we can get the mangoes, हम लोग को mango कभी मिलता है ज़्यादा? समर में. तो हम लोग को अभी मैंगो का सीजन चालू है. वाटरमेलन मिल रहा है, मतलब वाटरमेलन का सीजन चालू है. मतलब जैसे फ्रूट्स हम लोग को सीजनल फ्रूट जो होते हैं वो पर्टिकुलर सीजन में ही अवेलेबल होते हैं. सिमिलरली सम एनिमल्स फॉलोज द सीजनल ब्रीडिंग. तो वो पर्टिकुलर सीजन में ही उनको ब्रीड करते हैं. सो दीज ब्रीडर्स आर कॉल्ड एज सीजनल ब्रीडर्स. फॉर एग्जाम्पल गोट, sheep, donkey, these are the seasonal breeders. While some animals can give birth to the child or they can breed the entire year, so they are called as a continuous breeders. So which are the continuous breeders? That is humans and apes. Okay, so here we have finished up the introduction part of the sexual reproduction in animals. Now in the next part we are going to see how the reproduction takes place in the animals and different parts or the organs in the human body. So hope you have understood what we have done today. That is what is amphimixis. Then we have seen the two main phases of sexually producing animals. Then we have seen the different events In the sexually matured animals, then we have seen what are the breeding patterns. Understood? Hope you have understood. And if you like my video, please like it, share it, subscribe it, and press the bell icon to get the notification. Thank you.